Hello everyone, welcome to Facts and Figures of Nigeria, of Naija. So if I asked you, what is the highest point in the world? I'm sure everybody knows it's Mount Everest. But would you know, or do you know the same for Nigeria, for Naija? What's the highest point in Nigeria? Alright, so Facts and Figures is that program that will show you, teach you facts about Nigeria or you know very little about, and they are interesting. It's a Nigeria-centric program. We're going to be talking about themes across Nigeria: history, language, politics, arts, entertainment, geography, current affairs, sports, everything Nigeria, and it's going to be fun and interesting. Believe me, you know very little about Nigeria, and this show will show you how much you should know or you don't know. So how do we do this? There'll be 5 categories of questions: who, what, where, when, and how. So we are able to touch on every aspect of Nigerian life, culture, Nigerian history, Nigerian geography, and everything. It's going to be fun, absolutely fun. So get ready. Now this is the first episode. Let's see how this show would pan out. Are you ready? Alright, we'll see you right after. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Okay? So welcome back, people. This is a sneak peek to how we're going to run this show. Right. So there'll be 5 categories of questions to pick from: who, what, where, when, and how. I'm going to be asking from any category randomly. Alright, and then you'll have 5 seconds to test yourself. You can Google and see, let's see how fast you are. Right. And then so we'll test you. Right. And then whatever the answer is, when I provide the answers, I will give you a history, a short history or note behind the answer, so we actually know what we're talking about, and then it helps everyone. Okay, so let's start. Let's randomly pick what is the exact length of the 3rd mainland bridge in Lagos? Someone's going to be actually counting with their feet. It will take you 5 years, 5 seconds. The length of the 3rd mainland bridge is 11.8 kilometers from end to end. That's from the Oworonshoki end, which connects the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, to the Adeniji interchange on Lagos Island. And some fun facts about the 3rd mainland bridge: it is the 3rd of the 3 bridges that connects the Lagos mainland to the island. The first being Eko Bridge was the first bridge connecting Lagos mainland to the island, then Carter Bridge, and then the 3rd mainland bridge. Until 1996, the 3rd mainland bridge was the longest bridge in Africa, until it was overtaken by the 6th December Bridge in Cairo, Egypt. So currently, 3rd mainland bridge is the longest, still 2nd longest bridge in Africa, and the longest bridge in sub-Saharan Africa. Now let's do where. So where is the highest point in Nigeria? Forget it. It's not Obudu Ranch, and it's not Olumorok. Not it at all. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to figure that out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The highest point in Nigeria is at a place called Chapal Wadi, and the height is 2,419 meters above sea level. So let me put that into perspective for you, into context. That would be like, these shipping containers. So that would be like stacking about 80 to 90 of them, one on top of each other. 80 to 90 of them. That's the height. Or something more you can relate more with, the Eiffel Tower. If you've seen the Eiffel Tower physically, or you've seen it in books on TV, you have an idea of how high, how tall it is. So we're looking at 7 to 7.5, almost 8 of the Eiffel Tower stacked on each other. That's the height we're talking about. 2,419 meters above sea level. Now, Chapel Wadi is in Taraba State of Nigeria, somewhere in the middle belt, close to Cameroon. So now you know that the highest point in Nigeria, just like you know the highest point in the world, the highest point in Africa, the highest point in Nigeria is at Chapel Wadi, and the height is 2,419 meters above sea level. Chapel Wadi is in Taraba State, Nigeria. So we've had questions from what and where categories. So the next question will be who? Who is the national hero on the 10 naira notes? And don't put your hand in your pocket. I doubt you'll find any 10 naira in your pocket anyway. I haven't seen those notes, or rather I haven't seen that note in a long time. But hey, it's still legal tender. So who is the national icon, the national hero on the 10 naira note? The time starts now. You can Google, you can check. But the ultimate reason why we're doing this is for you to know and know the history behind it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The personality, the person on the 10 naira note is Alpha Ikoku. So it's important that we know the history or the stories behind the people we have on our notes, their national heroes. Alpha Ikoku, he was a foremost educationist. He was born on August 1, 1900. And one of the things Alpha Ikoku did, or is noted for, was that he established a co-educational secondary school in West Africa, the Agri Memorial Secondary School, and named it after his mentor, James E.K. Agri, an eminent Ghanaian educationist as well. One of the things he's noted for is that he fostered considerable government interest in the Nigerian Union of Teachers at that time, just to make education more affordable, more accessible to people. In 1962, he called for an Education Bill of Rights for primary school education to be free for 6 years. That's great. And that's still in existence still today. Free basic education for primary school students, government schools, it's free. And this was later accepted by the federal military government as from 1976. This is courtesy Dr. Alvan Ikoku, owner of his contribution to education in Nigeria. Alvan Ikoku received an honorary doctorate in law in 1965 at a special convocation of the University of Ibadan. And then also there is the Alvan Ikoku Federal College of Education today, in honor of the great educationist, and that's why we have him as a national hero on our 10 naira notes. Right, let's talk a bit about numbers. Let's go to how. And if you're from this place, you should know how many local governments are in Ebonyi State. Ebonyi is in southeastern Nigeria. How many local governments are in Ebonyi State? You should know. This is Nigeria. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Google didn't help you. You didn't check? Well, I'll tell you. Ebonyi has 13 local government areas. That's it. Ebonyi has 13 local governments. You should know. Now you know. And finally, for this episode, we've done what, where, who, how, and finally, when. When was the national flag of Nigeria designed? When? Talking about time now. When was the national flag of Nigeria designed? Not who. I'm sure you know who. When? What year? I'll give you 5 seconds to figure that out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Most iconic flag in the whole of the world. In the whole of the world, representing the strongest, most powerful, most resilient Black African nation. Most powerful, I dare say, Black African nation in the world. The Nigerian flag was designed in 1959 When was it designed? It was designed in 1959, a year before our independence. 1959 was a year of design for the Nigerian flag by Taiwo Akinkunmi, and he was a student at that time. Now you know that the Nigerian flag was designed in 1959 as the independence of Nigeria approached. And there you have it for this episode of Facts and Figures of Naija. I'm sure you had a great time. It's such an interesting episode, and I'm sure you're going to have much more fun watching the next episode. So remember to subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell so you can get alerted when there's a new video. Remember to like, to share, subscribe. And then next time, we'll bring you more facts, more figures about Nigeria. See you next time. Goodbye.